Alright, dude. What are you up to, Father Godwin? You obviously know how to wield a
I
sword.
see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practice with a stick. A reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
Okay, can I ask you a few questions about Lubosh?
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubosh? What was he like?
A bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Do you know what he was doing on the day of the New Hoif raid?
Do you know what Lubosh was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Did you notice anything suspicious?
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubosh don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay, well, come on, there has to be some exception.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
Okay, well, you could be condemning innocent people to death, man.
For heaven's sake, Father, can you really look me in the eye and tell me that, when you know you may be condemning innocent people to death?
I can, because if I broke that vow, the consequences would be much worse than if I didn't. Maybe not immediately, but one day. The mills of God grind slowly.
He was my only lead.
Father, Lubosh was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening. In the tavern. Over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Oh, okay. Well, at least this guy has some reason. Could find out more about that guy. Let's go talk to the other people. See if they know anything else. Maybe I might have missed something. Yeah, this was the house right here. Okay, his body was taken down. Let's investigate this place. Huh, free food. That's always nice. Alright. Don't know what that says. Nope. Just, just weird stuff that doesn't look incriminating at all. Surely he must have something. Alright, let's lockpick this. See if there's anything in here. Alright, a cobweb. I'll take those bandages. I don't think he's gonna need those. I don't think we really need them either, but oh well. So nothing else, huh? Well, alright, I guess that's that. Alright, let's take a look. But don't think this guy has anything here that really incriminates him. Might have to wait until evening. Hello.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Yeah, anything you can tell me
I've come
about
in the name
that
of
guy?
Sahanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know nothing about it, but ask all you want.
Alright,
That's all.
never mind.
Thank you.
These guys really do know nothing. Am I dirty? No, I'm not. It's probably just battered. Damaged a bit. Well, in that case, we need to wait until evening and just talk to the priest. Oh, yeah, can you tell me anything
I've come in the
about
name of
Lubosh?
Sahanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Ask away.
You noticed
Have you
anything
noticed
suspicious?
anything suspicious recently?
The only thing seemed suspicious was how a rogue like him suddenly started going to church. Now I see why, of course.
Okay. Do you know what he was doing on the day of the new Hoyfried?
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
What do I care about that scoundrel? I was glad he stayed out of my way.
Yeah, who was he?
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
He was a drunkard and a beast, and lazy too. Idle hands are the devil's tools.
Alright, who did he meet
Do you know
with?
who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
He was always a loner. Except lately, he started talking to the parish priest, of all people.
Yeah, I know all this stuff.
That's all.
Alright, never
you.
mind. Well... Since we have to wait, I don't suppose you people know anything, do you? Ah, yeah, innkeeper. Yeah, let's trade. I have some stuff that you might like. Alright. Villager. You're all useless. Oh, no, this area is private. Might you be a villager as well? Very good. Okay. See if the priest has any work for us. Yeah, do you have any work for me?
Do you have any work that needs doing?
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. Another pair of shoulders would ease my burden. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb woman, old Gertrude. That devious hag who will stoop to anything. Like all herbalists, for that matter.
Oh, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk, and babies are being born with 2 heads and a tail.
This is no laughing matter. Gertrude isn't evil. She just has peculiar ideas about what's good for people. A little bird told me she incited some Ujet's women to witchery.
Little bird, huh?
A little bird told you, did it?
You know how good people are at seeing the splinter in another's eye and not the beam in their own.
In other words, someone's been gossiping.
Yeah, alright, so what do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do?
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church, so tell her I sent you. That will make her talk and think twice about encouraging witchcraft. If you learn that she truly did involve folk in some foolishness, find out all you can and deal with it.
Sure, I'll help.
Consider it done.
Good. And never fear. I'm a man who always pays his debts. You'll find Gertrude, the old herb woman, in the woods.
Alright. What's the time? Oh, we still have time. We might as well go on this little adventure. Oh. No, never mind. We are not doing that. That is too far away for us. Okay. Maybe the innkeeper has work.
Is there anything suspicious going on in these parts?
Nothing out of the ordinary, praise God.
What's
Is
happening
there
around
anything
here?
suspicious going on in these parts?
Nothing out of the ordinary,
Oh.
praise God.
Never mind. Alright, okay. Well, I guess I will just have to wait until evening. Alright, let's find that priest.
Wait.
Hello, Father.
I'm sorry I can't tell you everything. But maybe we can work something out. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh. I'm sorry. What about your kin?
Yeah, they're gone.
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
Yeah, let's not go any further. This isn't about me here.
It was. But I really don't like to talk about it.
I understand. I'm sorry.
And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
Do you think I'm not
You
fit
think
for
I'm
the
too
job?
young for the job, Father?
I do, to tell the truth.
Well, I can only apologise for my lack of grey hair and gout.
Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Noyel? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things. But I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
Yeah, they weren't really
The
exaggerating.
rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhoff stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful.
Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home.
Yeah, I noticed you're pretty good with a sword.
Noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Alright, well, let's get to the point then.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
In that case, I've hit a dead end.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
Let's hear it.
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujits isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. The tongue-lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison. And nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive fur, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head.
Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Alright. What do you think of Huss?
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Huh.
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
Okay. You want to preach against debauchery?
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticises the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
Okay. What are the folks saying
what do the common
about?
folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up, and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe.
Huh. Alright. Enough about preaching.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. It's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
I think that's enough. I'm cutting you off.
Well, enjoy it, Father. I have to go now. I'm not much in the mood for a drink.
I thought you'd be more game.
So you won't help me out with that secret?
No, I won't.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay. So that dude's a dead end. Apparently. Well, anyone else at the tavern that knows anything?
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Yeah, alright, never mind. You don't know anything.
All the neighbors.
You tell me anything about Lubosh?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Okay. Do you know what he was doing the day of the Neuhof raid?
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home. I didn't see him all day.
Okay. Who was he?
Who was this Lubosh who was murdered?
You could see at first glance he was no good. I kept well out of his way.
Who did he meet
Do you know
with?
who Lubosh used to spend time with? Kin or friends?
As far as I know, he had nobody at all in this world.
That's all. Thank you.
Right. Well,
I'll be right back with that.
got the bailiff. Mash, who are you?
Good day to you.
Tell me about
I've
Lubosh.
come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course, ask away.
Pour me one.
Who was this Lubosh?
That man Lubosh who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a drunk who was always looking for a fight. Nobody liked him much, but I wouldn't wish an end like that on any man.
A tankard, here!
Seen anything suspicious?
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
Well, now I think of it, I hadn't seen him around for a while. No idea where he was skulking.
Do you know what he was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
Not a clue.
You're all very helpful.
Do you know anyone Lubosh used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
He was a loner. He didn't even have any mates in the tavern.
That's all.
You're useless.
Good day,
All right,
dear.
Pavel.
What do you need?
You can help me. No, you can't help me. Never mind. Well... Who else can we possibly talk to? Ah, Maple.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Tell me about Lubosh.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Sir Hanush gives a job like that to a young fellow like you? Well, what do I care? Ask.
Who was this
that
guy?
Man Lubosh who was murdered. What was he like?
He was a strange one. Always drinking, bad-tempered. Lord knows how he made a living. Well, maybe now I've got an idea or two.
You seen anything suspicious?
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
I didn't see much of him lately, not even in the tavern. Not till yesterday in church, as it happens.
Yeah, what was he doing on the day of the raid?
Do you know what Lubosh was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home at all.
A tankard.
Wait,
here.
are you saying he... Jesus!
Who was he seeing? Anyone?
Do you know anyone
No
Lubosh
one?
used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
I really don't know. As far as I know, he had no kin. I never saw him with anyone.
That's all. Thank you.
Well, I think I might have to butter up to that priest. Who are you? Godwin's concubine. Okay.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Father, didn't I see you outside practicing swordplay? I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practice with a stick. Reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
Okay, well, you're all useless. Every last one of you.
Hey!
Well, let's look around some. So nobody knows anything. I'm not really sure what to do. Trader might know something. Oh, who are you? Just a villager.
Who's there? Answer me.
scribe. Ugh, this place is mighty dark. Alright, let's rent a bed for the night and wait until morning. And then we'll see about maybe finding someone that knows something.
Give me a minute.
Where's the bar wench? Alright, I need a place to
You
sleep.
got a bed for the night?
I suppose I could find something. For how long?
Yeah, just one night.
Just the one night?
Sure, but groschen first. These are harsh times.
Alright, haggle.
That's quite a lot. Can we discuss the price?
Eh.
Are we agreed?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Since it's you.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Alright, so you don't want to haggle is what you're saying, fine.
You've got it all to yourself. No one will disturb you.
Yeah, so where is it?
Where do I go to sleep?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft. Your bed's ready there, and a trunk for your belongings.
Okay, very good, thank you. Right inside the door, there's a ladder. There is... Ah. Here it is. Alright, cool. Whoa. Alright. In that case, sleep and save. Alright. Let's get out of here.
Hey! Watch it!
Alright, free food from the innkeeper. Always nice. Alright, let's look around for more people to talk to. Alright.
Hey, watch it!
Let's talk to the scribe. Hey, don't close that door in my face.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
Tell me anything about
I've come in
Lubosh.
the name of Sir Hanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Ask all you want, lad.
Seen
Have you
anything
noticed
suspicious?
Anything suspicious recently?
Everything about him was suspicious. I always gave him a wide berth.
Alright, I can tell you
That's
don't
all.
know anything
Thank you.
already. Hi there, bailiff.
Good health to you.
Yeah, so Godwin won't say anything.
Godwin won't tell me who Lubosh's cronies were. I've reached a complete standstill.
I told you no one ever came here to see him. If he was meeting anyone, it must have been somewhere else.
But where? I can't go around the whole county asking, can I? I could end up in Kuttenberg.
You might, They might even have records of that scoundrel there. But maybe you don't have to go that far. I just remembered he once boasted to me that he had a record in Rattay. There might be some mention there of who was with him at the time.
Thank you for your help.
All right. Well, Bailiff was of great help. Seems to me that we are to head back to Rattay. Our work here is concluded. Okay. Who might you be?
Please.
What happened to you?
God has punished me. That's what happened. Bandits torched my house and murdered my husband. So I beg here at the roadside. Nothing else is left to me. Be merciful, good sir. Can you help me, sir? A little coin? They drive me from the village, but if I bring a groschen or two to the merchant, he'll surely sell me a little food.
How about something
Food?
to eat?
Let me see.
You can have some of my... You can have my dried mushrooms. There you go.
What about this?
Thank you, sir. Thank you 100-fold.
Okay. Okay, so here we are in Rattay. And we're off to see the scribe. Because he might have a lead of who attacked Neuhof. Alright. So if I remember, he is upstairs over here. Yeah, this looks right. Oh no, you're the bailiff.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
No, you are the wrong person. You are not who I am looking for. I am looking for the scribe. Yes.
God be with you.
You're the right person. I need to have a look in the Black Chronicle, whatever that is.
I need to have a look in the Black Chronicle, Friedrich.
And I need blessed relief from my suffering. May the Lord have mercy.
Well, I don't know what I can do for you except bring you a priest.
I'm not dying yet. I just can't get up.
I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm on the trail of those killers from Neuhof, and I need to know the names of the men who were sentenced alongside Limpy Lubosch from Ujitz.
I can't remember. Once I write the record down, it goes straight out of my head.
It's essential that I find out those names. Is there anything I can do to help you get back to work?
I can't go to work when I can't stand on my feet.
You're standing on your feet right now.
The apothecary has an embrocation that helps, but it costs dearly. If you brought me some, it might do the trick.
Oh, really, dude? Alright, fine. I'll try to get some.
I'll try and get some for you.
You are seriously a bummer, dude. could look for it through it myself, but I don't know if I can read it. Where is the Black Chronicle? Maybe it's upstairs? I doubt I'll be able to read it. Nope, very hard. I won't be able to pick that. Oh. I guess my only option then is to give him what he wants. Wait, what's this? Oh, the dungeons. Okay. With nobody in them. Alright, apothecary. Where is an apothecary? Maybe the trader will have something.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Looking for some embrocation. Whatever that is. Is this it? Nope. You're useless? Let's go around back and look at that apothecary's table.
But I'm reduced to this.
Or wait, no. I think this is an apothecary. Yes.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
Yeah, I'm healthy.
I'm feeling as good as new.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
About that debt.
About that debt?
Oh, I only owe you 50? Here.
Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honour. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Ah, cool. So I just paid off the guy that, that paid off my debt. Very nice. Alright. Yeah, Scribe Friedrich wants embrocation.
Scribe Friedrich needs the embrocation for his joints.
What, again? He was here not long ago for some. He ought to make it last longer. I told him not to grease himself up so much. It could cause... Ah, the older he gets, the more foolish he is. Well, did he tell you such salvation is costly? Have a look in the shop for yourself.
Alright, let's see how much it is. What are we looking for? Oh, here it is. Fine, I'll pay. Ooh, I can sell you some stuff. Maybe. No, never mind. Alright. Yeah, alright, let's haggle.
Let's have a word about the price.
Well, we can try it.
Alright. This is only worth 38 to me.
Is this enough?
That's not enough.
How are you, Henry?
Look, man, it's 38.
Aye, that would do it.